Yo, 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 yo. Good people. I know the volume is working. Big up on yourself. Thanks for joining us in this live watch along, people. It's JPL semi-final first leg from Catrinal out west. Yes, people, we have a good matchup tonight. Two of the top teams in the JPL all season. Mount Pleasant, of course, led the season on points. Montego Bay got pricked to the second spot in the last week of the season. Arnett overtaking them at the end, so they finished in third. Somehow, first place plays third in the semi-final. People, don't get me started on that. But we are here to bring you all the action from Catrinal. We saw the first matchup just ended. Cavalier taking on Arnett Gardens, and that one ended 1-1. Goals courtesy of Jerome McCleary in the first, and the second half equalizer coming from Warner Brown, the top goal scorer in the JPL, getting to 22 goals now with his second half goal. Cavalier, though, should feel aggrieved. I believe that right before Arnett's equalizer, I do believe that Busy was fouled in the box. So it could have easily been a penalty to Cavalier. They go down the other end, and how many times do you see a missed call coming back to haunt the team that didn't get the call? So yeah, that was definitely what took place as far as what I saw. Now, people, you see in the comment section, you'll see a pinned comment. That comment is the Discord, people. If you don't have a way to watch the game, you can click on that. If you don't want to utilize the Discord, the Sportsmax app has it for free all over the world. I don't know how it works inside Jamaica, but I know in the States, Canada, I believe you're good to get it on the Android or the Apple Store, whichever store, and you should be good to go. But people, if you want a way to watch the game, it will be on in the Discord. I'm apologizing from now, people. There is no way for me to have the sound playing in there without it bleeding into the stream. So I cannot play it with sound. So I'm going to apologize to everyone watching it in there from now. No sound, people. So I will do my best to commentate on the game in real time so that you guys can at least know what's going on. Hopefully, you know the players a little bit as well, so that will help you. So yeah, as far as that goes, people, again, I'm sorry I will not be able to bring you the actual footage. Obviously, I can't show the game live, and I cannot play it in the Discord with the sound. So sorry about that from early out, people. But I figure I'll have the Discord link there just in case, as Sister Share did ask in the comment section about showing the game and everything, and there's a way to watch it live. If you can't get it for some reason, the Sportsmax app on your App Store, Play Store, whichever one you have, basically you can click on the link, the pinned comment in the comment section. That's the Discord link. I will have the game showing inside there as well. All right, so we're getting coverage already from Catrinal Sports Complex. Looks like a full house. I know the capacity there is about 8,000-9,000. So I was a bit worried about being able to get all the fans there. I know Mount Pleasant is a team that travels heavy. They're showing the head-to-head so far this season: 2 wins to Mount Pleasant, 1 draw. The last time they played at this stadium, they did play Mount Pleasant twice at Draxall, winning that one 3-0 and 2-0. And to be honest, that could have not been both at Draxall. And I know sometimes they're involved in double headers at Arnett, so maybe one of those games was played there. Not really certain. But yeah, as I said, people, it looks like the people are packed into the building in the Catrinal Sports Complex. That's very good to see. Usually, when games are played out west, they are very well attended. So I didn't expect anything different. Bless up yourself, Oran Wagwan. We are doing some JPL content tonight. Of course, please do, as you see on the screen there running across the banner, please do smash the like button. It is very, very important that you do so. Share and subscribe as well. Let people know we're doing a live watch along. Haven't really done much JPL action this season, but the playoffs is definitely a bit more intensity, higher standard. So we wanted to be here for that. Paul T got Davis now talking. I'm gonna share this real quick. Yeah, people, just sharing around the content a few more places. And now let me hear what Mr. T got have to say. And people again just apologizing already. Cannot play the sound in the Sports Max, people. Sorry about that. But you're good to go on the display. Big up Cranky Lives, DJ Gooner. Big up yourself, Cranky. Yeah, that Cavalier call. I saw Speed made sure not to go in the post-match interview. Probably a good decision on his part because I'm sure he had some choice words for the referees tonight because it was pretty clear and obvious that missed call, and it just add insult to injury for them to go down and score on the next play. You know, it's tough, 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 tough. So I can imagine he stayed clear of the post-match interview. You know, I can imagine why. Clear pen. Yeah, I agreed. Agreed. It's anywhere a referee would have the chance to look at that again. You know, VAR and everything. Yeah, that's definitely going to be called back. Big up BM, more go on. Cavaliers should have put the game away, wasted a number of chances. Well, BM, that's another way to look at it. You know, instead of going straight to the missed penalty call, they did have some other opportunities upside from the penalty call. They could have put the game away. That is true. But I do think that Arnett, you know, while some will look at it as lucky for them to get the draw, I think in the second half they did apply themselves enough to earn a way, you know, to earn a way back into the match. So I think they did enough to warrant a goal. Now Cavalier, yes, agree, should have had more than one in the game. Kimo dead with laugh. I want to watch the match so bad. Sasha, if you want to watch the match, you know, all you have to do, you know, is just click on the pin link in the comment section. Just click on that link and get into the Discord. The first match ended 0-0. I mean, sorry, 1-0. The first match ended 1-0. So all to play for a second leg. Bless up, Corey. So I'll go on. Yeah, bro. There we go. I go watch the game tonight, you know. Yeah, but the first game, I think Cavalier definitely. You know, sometimes they say when you sit out that quarterfinal and you're waiting to play, maybe you don't have the same rhythm in the game. I thought that definitely affected Arnett in their start of the game. They had a little half chance for Warner Brown early, but bulk of the opportunities in the first half would have gone to Cavalier. They looked the sharper team. You know, it definitely people were worried about their fitness because they had to go to extra time over Portmore in their last game. Obviously, have more games in their legs. Quick turnaround. You know, playing. I think the turnaround was what Friday to Monday, and then now to Thursday again. So you know, match just a start, Casey. Match just a start. It not started. About 10 minutes it kick off. 10 minutes it kick off. Still nil. If you not have a way for watch it, Casey, just click the link. Click the link in the comment section. There's a pinned comment at the top. Just click that and you go into the Discord and watch it. Big up Dre in the weather in the building. Trinidad players. Yes, there are Trinidad players out there tonight, Oran, Triminam, Hospitales. Yeah, man. We say MBU food tonight. Richard Edwards said 1-1 it I don't know. All right, well, Richard Edwards from earlier, coach, that made it say too. That made it say because I said it was going to be 2-1 Arnett, which I fell short there. It was 1-1. And I said that this game would draw 1-1. So let's see. Let's see. Edwards, me and you, I think the same. Yeah, man, make them know, Dre. Make them know. Tap up the like button, man. We'll bring you the content in the Thursday evening, yeah. Show no respect, like up the video. Of course, drop some super chat and thing. And drop on the score predictions from early people. Drop the score predictions and let me know what you're thinking in this fixture. We see Richard Edwards say 1-1. Drop your score predictions. Drop your score predictions. Game soon start. Shanil Thomas in the stands, not where they want him to be. All right, well, I want you dropping the score predictions in the comment section, people, but I just drop a poll as well. So please vote as well. If you think it's going to be a draw, a MBU win, or a MPFA win. So a Montego Bay win, a draw, or a Mount Pleasant Football Academy win. Drop it in the comment section, people. You know, say I do. I know that in the major league is what? Red Hills versus Seaview. And the final in the Super League is must say Augustown and JDF. Yeah, so me keep up with it, man. Me keep up with it. The time when the game them play, actually, you know, I might do the final if it's the late night business like Saturday night, you know. I might even do the final, you know, the Augustown final, you know. Yeah, man, me know what go on in it, man. JPL second semi-final of the night, first leg. Montego Bay United versus Mount Pleasant Football Academy. So we get to the lineups in a minute, people, and go and drop in the score prediction. So far, Richard Edwards said 1-1. I totally agree with him. I said 1-1 as well tonight. But let's see how much of a factor the crowd plays in the game. You know, in essence, they're getting a home leg tonight, Montego Bay. We know that Mount Pleasant notoriously travel very well. So we'll try to gauge the sound in the stadium to see, you know, who is gonna have more support. I would tend to think Montego Bay is gonna have more support, but as I said, Mount Pleasant usually travel very well to games. You know, there's Peter Gould with Christie in the crowd, looking a bit nervous about the start of this one. 2-0 Bay, all right. So Jura said 2-0 to Montego Bay tonight. Yeah, man, where's one Duke? You know, Duke a big Mo Bay fan too, you know. You soon see him drop 6-love Bay. The ref them pouring a Jamaica Gooner. Yeah, that is true. Can't go around that fact. And they don't have the benefit of other refs around the world, you know, of some replay opportunities. So it's very, very difficult for them in real time to get it right. You see around the world how many times calls are made, and without VAR, you wonder, oh, the man missed that, you know. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. You have to work with what you have to work with, brother. But the refereeing does need to raise the standard for sure. But I think that can be said a lot of leagues in the world, even the ones with the most resources. Because the EPL piss me off every week. Greg Humphrey said 2-1 Mo Bay. All right. So the Mo Bay fans them out. So we get a draw and 2 Mo Bay wins so far. We're going to check the poll periodically to see what people are saying. They're walking out now, people, and you see the crowd raising them nice. People, as I said before, the pin link in the comment section is the best way to watch the game. I'll be watching on there as well with you guys. So the commentary should be syncing up, you know. Yeah, gonna be interesting to see, because Tapa, I was wondering, like, what is him starting 11? Because the man have a lot of good players, you know, man. You talk about the young Haitians. You talk about Kimone Bailey. You talk about Devante Campbell, Daniel Green. You know, they have so many strikers. They have Siobhan Walsh, Raheem Edwards. You know, it's just a lot of different choices. Nicholas Nelson. So yeah, it's a lot of players, bro. A lot of players. Bless up Jaguars. So they have some JPL, you know. They have some JPL, man. Okay, so Red Hills are buy out the thing. January coach. If you make me know half here about them thing there, you know, because Red Hills are my place, you know. When me there, I don't know about a Red Hills football club though. Constant Spring me used to bring, because I'm there close to this. So. But Red Hills, Corruption are going. Corruption and Jamaica football not really stay so far apart, so I know anything is possible. Trying to get the link. Martin, the pin comment in the comment section. It's at the top of the comment section. Discord, you see it say discord.gg. Click on that and just, you should be able to click. Should take you right into live matches. Just click the red, I think it's a red button. That's a watch. Just click that and you should be able to watch it. I have it playing in there. So I apologize if you get in there for the no sound business, but I can't have the sound bleed into the stream and cause me issues. Just give thanks to me, I'll give you the video, but I can't bring the audio. Sorry about that. it's a mind we get sued on. Cha. Yeah, it's the way of the YouTube land now, you have to be careful to get sued, So yeah, so see the people I'm forward in the Discord, so just let me know in the comment section if anything going on wrong in there. If you lose visual at any point, just let me know. All right, starting lineup now. So Montego Bay, Davone Burton in goal. Hospitales, Brito, Trimingham, Lehman, Phillips, Jean-Claudio Ferreira, Weatherly one wing, Owen Garden one wing, and Jardine Fletcher through the middle people. So that is the Mobe team. Pretty much the same starting 11 we saw in the quarterfinals. Now, Mount Pleasant, this is what we want to see. Tafari Chambers starting ahead of Shaquan Davis. A lot of Mount Pleasant fans tell me that he's better than Shaquan Davis. And look at that, he starts. Cummins, Ming, McCullough, Clifford Thomas, Jashan Anglin, Celestine. So no Daniel Green, Jaja. That's surprising. All right, so the Mount Pleasant lineup people, we have Tafari Chambers, Fitzroy Cummins, Kyle Ming, Sule McCullough, and Kimoni Bailey. So that must be the back line. Then midfield now you have Clifford Thomas, Jashan Anglin, and then in the three behind the striker, you're going to have Devontae Campbell, Franco Celestine, and Nicholas Nelson. And then up front, you have Raheem Edwards. Wow. So that is what he decided to go with. Daniel Green on the bench. Very surprising. Johnson Judy on the bench as well. Gadiel Irving doesn't get a start either. So interesting selections by Tapa. Let's see how they work out. I am a bit surprised by some of the selections, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't have thought he would bench Daniel Green for this fixture. But let's see. Good atmosphere in the stadium. And we're about to get underway, people. Make sure you're liking the video in the comment section. Or liking the video period, not in the comment section. Just please drop a like on the video. Yeah, man. And we're underway. One Pleasant, say Eddie Gooner. Boy, I don't know where knockings go on, Yeah, man, rotation like, whoa. That's why I ask all them One Pleasant fan, does Tapa know is starting 11, Because I was trying to pick it before the game and I said, boy, I'm sure I'll get at least 4 of them people around. I wouldn't expect Daniel Green for bench. I wouldn't expect Daniel Irving for bench either. So Mount Pleasant with an early attack, a long throw looks to be coming in now from Kimoni Bailey. Looks like he's playing left back tonight. Been playing more attacking roles this season for most of the season. But he's been preferred at left back to Irving tonight. And that's good shielding from McCullough in midfield. Good pressing from Mobedo. But Mount Pleasant play their way out of that. Here's Bailey exchanging passes with Nelson. Now goes wide to Campbell. Campbell starting on this left side. Down the line now to Bailey. Acres of space. Whips it to the far post. And that's over everybody. Closest to that one was Celestine on the right side, but could not bring that down. Too much power on the cross. First match ended 1-1 Everton. 1-1. Throw down the wing here. Flicked on. McCullough can't play it. It's cleared by Cummins. I think McKenzie cleared that one out. Lima. Nobody can get this ball under control. Finally, Mount Pleasant put it on the ground. McCullough plays it all the way back to Ming. So Ming centrally. Looks like he's playing more central in the back line today. Him and Cummings. Ooh, and a turn attempted by Campbell, but he's upended. A rough challenge by Devereaux McKenzie. Probably wants to make sure to set the tone on Devante Campbell tonight. We know Devante Campbell is a tricky opponent. Once he gets going down the wing, he's still down. Looks to be back to his feet now, though. And McKenzie getting an early talking to in the 3rd minute. Tapper always has a very blank expression on the bench, so you never really know what he's thinking. Here's Celestine. This player could be a key tonight. Cuts inside. Loose pass there, but it's still under control by Bailey. Bailey to Campbell. And Campbell miscontrols for a throw. McKenzie will think he's got in his head there. So he's done his job already. Put a hard tackle on the player, and then he miscontrols the next control. McKenzie being pressed. Mount Pleasant trying to close them in here, and a good job there. You could see the numbers getting around the ball to make sure they can't release it. As I expected, Nelson playing just behind Raheem Tango Edwards up front for Mount Pleasant. Nelson, a very versatile attacker. So Jean-Claudio Ferreira, he'll have a little bit of extra motivation. You know, earlier in the season, he was playing for Mount Pleasant and was transferred back to Montego Bay, where he came from. So he'll be having something to prove tonight. I do think that the key to tonight's matchup for Montego Bay is away in Turkleman Garden, though. I think if he can have a decent game, they'll have some opportunities tonight. Chambers with a poor distribution taken by Montego Bay. Here's Hospitalis down the left. Cuts it back. Good defending, though, from Celestine. Tracking back. And he's in the end fouled. Chambers will take this kick. Takes it long. No, I've never seen him smile still. Yeah, 1-1. Them steal one. Active bomb. I know say they're live and direct. I drop the footage, you know. First match draw 1-1. Yeah, respect for letting him know. Blocked up into the air, into the box. Good defending from Hospitalis, and now he's fouled by Celestine that time. So that's gonna be quite a matchup tonight, you know. I'm very surprised that Tapper has gone for Nelson and not the likes of Green in that role, you know, man. Nelson, we've seen him come on a lot this season as a striker off the bench. No, he can play that role behind the striker as well, but I'm just surprised they've gone this route instead. Chambers on the ball, well played under pressure. Bailey looking to spread one through. Just too much power on that one, but the angle was right. Looking for Nicholas Nelson that time, running beyond the striker. That's a good ball down the wing if it stays in play. Here's Owain Gordon being pressed by Ming. And Gordon, does he keep that one in? And that one did go out of play. Jean-Claude Ferreira was trying to hit the one time, but good speed shown from Owain Gordon there. Ming didn't expect him to push it once he got to it. He did. But the touch was just a touch too long. Went out for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. But both teams showing impetus to go forward here. All right, score on screen. Let me do this then. Let me add a banner. MBU 0, MPFA 0. Boom. Actually, no, let me not do that. Let me do this. All right, yeah, so we'll have it running across the screen like that to the best team. And that way, when the comments are shown, I'm still a see it. I'm watching it on the Sportsmax app. Mr. Gould spending and investing a lot of money. Anything less than the finals to get Mr. Gould. Yo, El Gardner, you know. That's one thing, you know. You can't say the Mount Pleasant coach not under pressure. Because them man expect finals at the least. Well, one in the air by Gordon. McCullough wins the second one though. And it's going to be a throw-in to Moby. Taken quickly. Hospitalis. That's not kept in. Lima tried to play it one time, but Gordon couldn't quite get to it. And you can hear the fans kicking every ball with Moby. Ooh, that's a high foot. But yeah, it should be a foul. That was a high boot there from Lima. Lucky to not make contact. He would have been in trouble with the card. And Tafari Chambers is already down. I think it's something that you see a lot in Jamaican football. The goalkeepers going down with injuries. I don't know. Sometimes I used to think it was like tactical, trying to waste time every time, but you just see it a lot in Jamaican football. The goalkeepers going down with some kind of ailment. I don't know if anybody agreed with me there, but I swear every time I watch Jamaican football, like local football leagues, the keepers are constantly going down. Constantly. Everything going smooth in the discard. All right, that's nice. I wonder if Sashay I find it. Okay. All right, so you see it. All right, good. But that's a thing about you, Sashay. I say, I wonder if you get through because you're the first one that I asked about how to watch it and everything. So that's good. I'm happy to say you find a way. But I don't know if you're there in the Discord or you just get the app or whatever, but either way, I'm just glad to say you get to see it. It sound like you really want to see it, you know? So we're glad. Cheers. Ooh, Ming keeps that one in, being pressed. Good pressing from Fletcher. Really, the pass from Cummins sent him in retreat. And he's feeling the effects of the closing down by Fletcher as well. Thrown back to Cummins now, in space. Goes wide to Bailey. Actually, that's Campbell. Here's Cummins using Chambers. Chambers being pressured. Good composure. Plays it out to Ming. Ming with a poor first touch. And that goes out for a throw to Montego Bay United. Lack of concentration there by Ming. Wasn't really under any pressure. Hospitales. Good strong defending by McCullough there. Gordon just bounced off the ball. Chambers to Cummins. Cummins plays it wide. Here's Campbell. Campbell, Trivella pass down the wing. Almost finding Nelson again running in behind, but that one goes all the way to goalkeeper Burton. This one goes out for a throw out to Mount Pleasant. Careless on the ball again there. Took the first touch and just allowed it to roll over the line before kicking it out the field. So a throw into Mount Pleasant in Montego Bay's half in front of the benches. This is a throw taken on the chest by Anglin into the corner. Does well to Shield. Looking for a cross now and will win a corner over there. Anglin probably getting the best out of that situation there. It was being closed down by a couple of players and found an angle for a cross, and it was blocked out by Hospitales for a corner to Mount Pleasant, the first of the game. For Mount Pleasant. I think Moby has had one. And now here is Kimoni Bailey across from the other wing to take this in-swinger. Yeah, but the match just started. Nobody never have no sting. Yeah, man, the crowd are move go on. Yeah, who are your brother? Tell me who is your brother. Yo, El Granero, load them up, man. Them need to do better for real, yo. If you're there, 86 are winning the chat now, man. Come on, like the video, people. At least you can do. Player gone down in the box. Looks like some issues going down in there. So Bailey will take his insert. Back post. Cleared by Trimingham. Clipped into the box by Thomas, but not dangerous. Too straight. Burton easily caught that one. Burton bowls it out to Trimingham. Trimingham not moving quickly enough there. Closed down easily. I think Ming had stayed up to try to get the interception, but Trimingham just maybe didn't realize how close he was to him, but he just was very nonchalant there. Luckily, he won a throw. Trimingham is a unit, though. Definitely could probably play in NFL. And that looks like a foul or a handball maybe given to Montego Bay. I think Nicholas Nelson handled that one. Brito plays it to Lima. Back to Brito now. Brito going forward. Plays it down the line to Hospitales. That's flicked up field, but McCullough is there. McCullough goes down the wing. Cut out by Jean Claudio, and then he's fouled. The touch was loose. Edwards got to it, and he's fouled by Jean Claudio. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. McCullough trying to switch the flank. One in the air by Mackenzie. Second ball, one again. Here's Mobe. And good defending by Cummins. Cuts that one out. Here's Bailey shielding. And then he's fouled. Ferreira again committing another foul. Game hasn't settled down at all. 16 minutes played. Neither team really playing with much rhythm. It's a lot of stop-start right now so far in the game. Poor control in midfield by Phillips. And then Phillips fouls Devante Campbell. Phillips can't believe it, but I think that was a foul on him for sure. Who is your brother, Sasha? Let me know. Keep us going down, I think, is strategic. Yeah. I think so too, but I just don't understand. Like, the game just start, nobody was really on top. Do you think Phillips is the best midfielder in JPL? No, I do not. Nigel Gordon. CC said not at all. Who is better, you would like to know? Best midfielder in the JPL. I really like this dude from Mount Pleasant named Thomas. He's good. I also think that the Lima guy from Obey might be a little better than the Mario Phillips as well. Lucas Lima. But I like Clifford Thomas though. I think he hasn't been in the league that long, but the little things I've seen, yeah, I think I like him the most in that like deeper line role in midfield. Because really and truly, the Mario Phillips in this Mobe team plays deep, like he plays number 6 basically. Even though he wears 8, I think Lima plays more advanced than him. Jordan Fletcher wondering about his confidence going into this one after the big miss. I like Nikhil Ellis. Yeah, I do like Nikhil Ellis. I think Guthrie is decent, but I want more consistency from Guthrie though. That's a poor pass. Lima, good switch of play. Hospitalis brings it down nicely, looking for the cross. Cut out by Ming. Hospitalis trying to get back on the ball. Look at the quick feet by Franco. Got fouled and still came out of that. Played quickly to Anglin. Thomas there, not good on the ball. Anglin kind of set him up for failure though. Good cut inside by Anglin. Anglin now meets up with Phillips. Good strength by Anglin. Plays it wide, but Celestine say he played it behind me. It's going to be a throw into Montego Bay. Yeah, but Phillips plays 6 for this team. Watch this game and tell me who closer to the defense out of everybody in a Mobile team. Lima doing poorly there, but not really much he could have done with that ball. Just giving a ball heading towards the sideline. Didn't handle it well enough though. And that's pretty much symptomatic of the game so far. Just no team really settling down yet. Not much quality being shown. Very cagey. A lot of fouls. Restarts. The game must eventually open up though. But a lot of time, first legs can have that kind of look about them. Owain Gordon, good ball through the middle. Here's Jeremy Fletcher, has Ming on him, trying to use his space, but Ming shows him who's faster. Dealt with that very well, did Kyle Ming. And I think he's getting approval from his centre-back partner, Fitzroy Cummins. That was a good ball through the middle by Gordon. And a lot of space to run into for Fletcher, but Ming got his angle spot on. One again in the air by McKenzie. Here's Bailey down the line. Cleared by Trimina. Cummins takes it off the chest and clears with his left foot. That's a good flick by Nelson. Finds the feet of Edwards. Edwards now on the ball. Plays it wide to Franco. Franco with one to beat. Does well to get by his player. Cuts back onto his left foot to the far post. Just over Nelson. Eventually cleared by Mobe. Here's McCullough back to Franco. Franco on the ball. Underlapping run from McCullough. He's at the byline. Good cross. And that scramble defense there from Mobe. It's cleared in the end by, I think, Phillips. And it goes out for a corner kick. But that's the first time we have seen Mount Pleasant really launch an attack. Get a winger 1v1 And Celestine with a dangerous ball in at first. Then the second phase of play, good underlapping run from McCullough, played in, and a cutback cross cut out by Phillips, well defended, but it's a corner now, second to Kimoni Bailey. Mobe have to step it up now to the far post. That one looks a little too deep, and Trimmingham again in the air. Burton doesn't get it, and that's a brilliant finish. That's a brilliant finish out of the air, and it's Clifford Thomas, the player who I just said hasn't been in the league long, but I think he is the best in that midfield area. Clifford Thomas took that out of the air, and how many times do we see players try to drive that with their instep, blast it over the bar? He kept his composure, a side foot pass, and you must say that it was a blunder from the goalkeeper. It looked as if he was going to be able to just run and catch that second ball. I believe he went to punch and just punched it directly into the direction of Clifford Thomas. Here's the replay. And it's a mix-up, really. I mean, Ming does not impede the goalkeeper at all. Trimmingham just could head it up in the air. He wants his keeper to help him out. It flies off Burton's chest, and it heads right to the feet of Clifford Thomas, who keeps his composure, side-footed to the far post. That's a brilliant finish. And it's 1-0 to Mount Pleasant, people. Lima is from Brazil. Bobo from up top. Just click the Discord link, bro. Pin link in the comment section. Just click on it. Yeah, man. Very good finish. Placement, not power. Very, very nice finish. Very, very nice finish. Warner Brown says McIntosh. He ain't gone 22 now. He might do him thing. Looking out for Benny. I don't know if Benny will be coming off the bench. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, man. Good goal. I'm ahead of you. Oh, Jano Cygnus. This is the first time ever in life that I'm ahead of people. But that was a brilliant goal, man. Brilliant goal. I think Tapa is telling Campbell, run upon them, no, man. And stop playing so timid. But Mount Pleasant takes the lead. Clifford Thomas, we just had a question. Who's the best midfielder in the JPL? And even though he's just gotten here not too long ago, I will say Clifford Thomas has impressed me the most, people. The Haitian midfielder. But that is 1-0. Let me change my score before people start bad me up. 1-0 to Mount Pleasant. So all the Mobe fans, I'm sorry. Mount Pleasant has taken the lead, people. Oh, Anglin showing some indiscipline there. Yellow card. Tough challenge. Trying to see who the player is there. That's Ferreira. And just unnecessarily lashes out with him on the ground. Kick. Just didn't need to make that challenge. Former teammates there. And Anglin knows, it's not really what he needs to be doing. A long portion of the game needs to be played. He's a combative player as well. Yeah, man. 1-1 float. 1-1. Bless up, bless up, bless up. 30-second delay. Jano. Yo, whatever you're watching, just refresh the page, bro. Because it shouldn't be so far back. At least what you're watching it on. Because I'm watching it on the Sportsmax app. Like most of you probably are. Unless maybe I'm watching it on something else. Ferreira. And that's going to go straight out for a goal kick. Montego Bay down 1-0 in front of their home fans. Definitely what you want to do as the away team here in this game. Try to get the first goal and, try to quiet the crowd as much as you can. Don't let them get too into it. And that's going to be offside on Edwards. Lima tries to play quickly and he's allowed to. Here it's to the feet of Fletcher. Wide to Gordon. Gordon one in front. Looking like he wants to get off a shot. Dribbling infield. Fletcher has to play it back now to Trimingham. Trimingham over to Brito. Brito wide to Hospitalis, and that goes out for a throw. Players having trouble controlling the ball on this left side. That time Hospitalis, the guilty party. Not good enough. Oh, it was faster for me than everybody. Jano, this is a first. I wonder if we can pause it and make it go a little bit so I can, I don't know if I can do that, I feel like once I press play, it's going to go back to real time. Nah, but that's trouble. Man, next thing, I dash on my stream. Oh, that's a lucky break. But he's going to take advantage of it. And now here's Gordon into the box. Cutting on his right foot. And does that take a deflection? And that should be a corner, no? The ref says goal kick, but I think he has that all wrong. And I think the ref is going to do the right thing and give the corner. The fourth official said, the assistant said that, and it looked just the way the ball flew at the goal. Yeah, definitely. I think it hit Makala, then Ming. So it's definitely going to be a corner. Gordon was trying the curling power shot to the far post. We've seen him score that goal before. But good defending. Really didn't have the angle for it, but try this thing anyway. And that's a good header from Brito, a very big target in the box, tall player. Ferreira can provide very good service, and he did that time. Outswinger. It wasn't that much power, but I'm telling you what, if that's directed away from the keeper, it had enough power to score. Here's Mobeno. Looks like they're waking up their attack a bit. Fletcher back to Ferreira. This whipped back post, and that's easily caught by Chambers, who lands on the ball. Now he bowls it out to the right-hand side. Here's Celestine. Celestine taking on Hospitalis, being stood up well, forced to go inside, but still on the ball. Plays it in field now to Anglin. Anglin drops it back. That's a loose pass, but it's dealt with by Cummins. Here's Ming. Ming down the line. Good ball to Celestine. Celestine brilliantly beats Hospitalis. Now has Brito to beat. Easily should beat him as well. And that's good defending that time from Brito. Very good defending. But Franco Celestine, man, this guy is so tricky on this wing. Hospitalis hasn't figured him out yet. You can see this time he tried to get tight and not let him turn, but he got too tight. And then Brito did well to just hold up and time his challenge till the right time. And that's a poor control that time by Celestine. Here goes Owen Gordon trying to get away from the pack. But Thomas does well. He's doing his defensive duty. Turns and clears. Controlled by Phillips. Phillips whips it to the far side. It's a mismatch there in the air. Weatherly is not very tall. Cummins on the ball. And a miscontrol by Campbell. And that's cleared out of play. It's going to be a throw into Mount Pleasant. Played out wide to Celestine again. I think and that's a switch of play by Celestine. Don't think he was intended for Bailey. I think he was going for Campbell, but it works out. Campbell back to Cummins. Cummins plays it. Still in possession, so no foul. That's whipped in. That wasn't a bad ball. It's a little bit too much on it. Quick throw, looking for Gordon. Gordon trying to get by McCullough. McCullough does well. Knocks it back to Ming. Ming slows the tempo, goes back to Chambers. Chambers on the ball. He goes long. And there's a player down for Mount Pleasant. I'm not sure if that's angling, it seems to be. Trainers come out to give him some attention. People have 100 in the building. 100 in the building. Janice McIntosh, I cannot show you the match. I'm sorry. I cannot. I don't have the right to show the match. But what I can do, yes, Celeste is also Haitian. Celestine. I don't know why in Jersey says Celeste, you know. Because I know say Celestine his last name is. Maybe, I don't know. Yo. Yeah, I can't show the match, Janice, but click on the comment in the comment section, the pinned comment at the top. Just click on that, follow the instructions, you'll be in a place where you can watch it live. If you can't do that, just get the Sports Max app on your device and you're in there. Yeah, man, Celestine he's the most dangerous attacker on the field for Mount Pleasant right now. It's clear. Yeah, Mr. Goal look like him want more goal. Yeah, when you cast it, you take off a second or a few. That's true. Well, hopefully it's not too bad on you guys. I mean, I've been in that situation where I just can't catch up to the person broadcasting, but it's a bit annoying. So, really and truly, I'm commentating mainly for the people in the Discord. You don't see the pin comment, really? Yo. Let me see Janice, because maybe it gone. No, man, it dead, man. It dead. I'm looking on YouTube now. Do you have the chat open? Well, I'm assuming you do because you're chatting, so you must have it open. It's there, man. It's there. You see, Jason Gooner TV made the comment myself. It should be another color. So if your background is white, it should be a black. If you have a black background, it should be white. And it says https discord.gg. Just click on that. It's there, man. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, man, the trend is there. And I want to tell you, if them take out the quota of 6 players, it will be more. Anthony Modeste, yeah, probably. Would you say he's the most decorated foreigner that played in the league? Maybe there's a Trinidad player that I'm forgetting. So Gadale Irving comes on for Joshan Anglin. So it looks like a serious one. I mean, we know he got that yellow card as well, so could be that. So this is interesting now. Gadale Irving is going to be playing on the right-hand side. We know him to be a predominantly left-footed player, and already he loses the ball on this right-hand side. And will he pick up an early yellow card? I think it's definitely one, you know. It's a pullback, obvious pullback. Maybe he's had some leniency because it's the first play. But boy, they said the match so boring. I mean, the match vibes in terms of the fans, but yeah, I mean, the football itself ain't really much going on, to be honest. I mean, Franco Celestine nice up the thing. Every time he get the ball and do something decent with it. But yeah, overall, play him in. Jeez, quicker than that tango. Irving, the left-footed right back, plays it forward. Nelson goes down holding his head, but no sympathy from the ref. Phillips is fouled. Free kick to Mobe. Mobe not doing enough. If Russell Latterby played in the league, then he's the best. Russell Latapi, yeah. See, El Gradinero just say it there. I don't remember when him did play. Damn. Yeah, he's a big baller. Like, big ball. Fletcher beats one and does too much with the pass. Went for the toe pass. And you lose control of the pass when you do that. If they go with signing good players and the best players, regardless of where they are from, will improve the league. And the local players they play with, the coach are not improving the league are players. Joseph Brown, I agree totally. They need for dash with the quota thing, bro. Just dash it away altogether. I mean, you have to trust that the Jamaicans will be able to compete and still play a lot. But make the league as best as you can. What a good ball by Campbell. In behind, this is Nelson on his right foot. Selfishly goes for the shot. Has two players inside the box. Jeez, man. Oh, for Port Morant. Okay, so it might not have been the major. Okay. Big up Punrai. From 89 to 90. So it was a short time. Okay. And it was Major League. Wow. It wasn't even the Premier League. That's mad. Mount Pleasant should have done more with that opportunity. It must be said though, so far Mobe is second best. I don't think Mount Pleasant is playing incredible, but Mobe has not done enough to threaten, I think. They need to figure out a way to get Gordon more involved. That's well played this time. Here's Gordon as soon as I speak on the ball. Plays it wide. And Hospitales does foolishness with the cross. Cuts across the ball. And that goes out for a goal kick. Usually much better delivery than that. Yeah, man. Him say Russell Larry, but me know him attack soon as him say Russell. It's a lot of piece of boss. Thirty-ninth minute of play, people. Mobe in possession in their half. Here's Brito. Acres of space going into Mount Pleasant half now. Still on the ball, Brito. Plays it simple to Lima. Back to Brito again. Brito providing all the width on the left. Here's Gordon. Good shielding from Gordon. Looking to go on a run, but gives it away. This could be problematic now. Here's Franco Celestine. Good release of the ball to Edwards. Good weight on the pass as well. Edwards with one in front of him. Not much support, so he slows it down. Good pass into the middle of midfield. Here's Nelson. And Nelson's called for a handball. He doesn't like it. Says he hit me on the chest. Ferreira plays it to Phillips. Phillips inside to Brito. Leaves it for Phillips again. Phillips trying to make a mark on the game now. Plays it to Ferreira. Ferreira turns. Looking to slip a pass through, but no angle. And just tamely loses the ball. And now here comes Mount Pleasant. This is Edwards. Edwards easily bounced off the ball there. Not good enough from Edwards. Mackenzie did well to just take it from him. Here's Phillips on the ball again. Plays it wide now to Hospitales. He's going back for the return. Gets it in midfield. You can see Phillips trying to start to put his print on the game. Good switch of play. Headed down by Weatherly. Back to Ferreira. Now Weatherly whips it to the far post, and that's too much. Will Gordon be able to keep this one in play? He can, but only for Irving. Irving gives it away. Ricochet goes back to Ming. Ming back to Chambers. And some of you might be trying to figure out why I'm saying Chambers and not Davis for Mount Pleasant. But I can assure you that a lot of the people that cover Mount Pleasant are really familiar with the club. They told me all along that Chambers is actually the better goalkeeper. This is well slipped in. Oh, and that's off the bar from Nelson. Not sure if Burton got a hand on it, but he ripped a shot. He's once at the back post again, and that's too much on that one out for a goal kick. But that's a brilliant strike from Nelson. I think that Burton got a hand to it. I think Burton got a hand to it. And I must be honest, I was wondering why Tapper played Nelson in this role tonight. And it was definitely a fingertip onto the crossbar, so a good save from Burton. But Nelson definitely doing very well in this role, finding little pockets of space. As twice now he's been in good areas in the box. That time hitting the crossbar, the first time selfishly taking a shot that hit the side netting. Has made a few good runs as well beyond Raheem. So maybe the thinking behind him starting is just his eye for goal and just having another player up in that area that knows how to find those pockets of space. Maybe Green might be better in build up, which is debatable because I don't think Nelson is bad. But I think Nelson is definitely stretching the defense a bit more than maybe Greenwood. So maybe Tapper, well, I shouldn't even say maybe. I think Tapper did make the right call when you see how tactically it's working out. I think Campbell has been disappointing so far today. Franco Celestine has been really good. Now warming up, it looks like Angelo Exelos and Daniel Green. So, you can't even tell who would come on for Campbell. They have two people warming up, and that's just the strength of this Mount Pleasant team. Hard to argue with that top three BM. Stern John, Dwight York, Latapi. Kenwin Jones would say, what about me? But Stern John is no slouch for sure. I think York and Latapi can pretty much say, yeah, they are the top two. Bingy, Blair, Alton, Sterling, Skill Cole. Oh, the app named Sportsmax, man. Sportsmax app. Same Sportsmax where they are Jamaica. It depends on the Apple Store and the Android thing, everything. Just download that. And if for some reason you can't download that, it's 1-0 Punroy, 1-0 to what name the 1-0 to Mount Pleasant. I never changed the headline, but maybe it run on the screen. We say your side, Adam. Well, I have to go say a prayer for them, because them will lose. 1-0 to Mount Pleasant, Murphy. And that one is a shot in anger by Fletcher, but way over the crossbar. My Bay fans really want something to cheer about. Yeah, I think people would argue between Stern and Kenwin, but I don't know. That's a good argument still. But I said, let's make it a quartet and done. Levi Garcia deserve a shout. He play at some decent level. It's a good ball from Thomas again, but cut out. And that's a dangerous play from Burton, but he got away with it. And that's been the issue right there from Obey. They're not controlling the ball well enough in midfield. Here's Bailey going into the box, being crowded out, drops it back to McCullough. And what is McCullough doing with his life? And tried a left-footed shot from 35 yards. Never seen you do that before, but yeah. Yeah, Stern John was a boss in the MLS, that is true. We say them is a cut above, better player for TNT than York, Stern John, and 70 goals. Yeah, I mean, York was the best player, but in terms of output, you can't really argue with Stern John for TNT. I guess it's like the Ricardo Fuller and Shelton debate for Jamaica, you know. There's no arguing that Fuller had the better career in terms of club, but for Jamaica, you know, Luther and Shelton's output is just, you know, you can't really go around it. Bertha said, Mobe will score, this will end 1-1. All right, Bertha, well, I predicted a 1-1, you know, so hopefully that really go on. Sturgeon played for Birmingham City in the Championship or maybe even the Prem. I want to say Sturgeon did play a season or two in the Prem, you know. But let me check. It could have been Championship the whole time for real, you know. I want to say he did play in the Prem too. Let me see. Maybe I'm just making that up for real. But just one of the man did play in the Prem. He played 87 games in the first division. He played 63 times in the Prem, man. Yeah, man. Scored 10 goals. And which first division them attack when he play 87? Which first division this? Okay, let's see. What am I call first division? Okay, second tier. Devante Campbell finally beats his man. Plays it inside. This is Nelson again with a blast, and that's way over the top. Way over the top. MLS Cup playoffs, 10 game, 8 goal. Bro, 55 games in the MLS, 44 goal. Prolific, bro. When it comes to Trinidad, 115 games, 69 goal, it said. But I think he's 17 did actually get. So yeah, he played a bag of game in the Prem. Scored 44 goal. John Paulo, click the pin link in the comment section and forward into the Discord and watch it. People in there watching it, no problem. Only thing I have to tell you, sorry about the no sound because I can't have the sound bleed into the stream. Chambers clears that. Mobe turning up the heat a little bit more since they have conceded. Looking a little more likely to try get back in the game, but the more they put forward, the more the counter look dangerous for Mount Pleasant. So I wonder what this means for Shaquan Davis and Jamaica, because he has been the chosen one out of the JPL for the most camps now, and he's not starting in the playoffs. That's not a good look. It's a shell cup him do the most damage. Score. It's a 69, but I feel like a 17 did really score still. You know? So the first half is now come to a halt. I think the action definitely picked up in the last 10 minutes or so. So hopefully that can continue in the second half. I think it took a little while to get going. But once the first goal from Thomas went in, the intensity stepped up from both teams, I thought. Caribbean Cup 2012, the man scored 13 goals in a 9 game. So how the Caribbean Cup and play so much game in a one tournament? Yep, so the first half in the books, people, all you Mobe fans. I forgot put in a word to the team, you know, because don't think them deserve anything out of the game yet. Yeah, man, the man that used to kill me. 70 goals the boss scored. What? Yeah. That's why I say a 7 team score. Fuller used to run for Camperdown too. Bolt's coach was his coach. He talked about it a lot when asked about Bolt back in his Prem days. Yeah. Mills was at Camperdown when he was there. Yeah, he started out as a tracksman. The man saying couldn't take the training. He said that's training. Yeah, championship was first division before them changed it to championship. Yeah. Because he played in it in 2003-04. He was mainly a cricketer in high school. Brother, all I remember, because me did go Campion College, uptown, bright boy. And I think I was in first form. And Manning Cup did I play Camperdown, brother. I go to match. Bro, that day that changed my life. The wickedest thing I ever see up close, like so close to me. The way the man did that deal with my side that day, man, cheese and peas. I never know people could do that on a field. Make me know say, yo, I need to practice way more. Because I'm nowhere near as good as this guy. By the time he was older, yeah, he was a top baller. But right through, no, I don't think the people that know about him still. Many of Stern John's goals in MLS were set by Andy Bama Williams. That is a fact. Bama was one of my favorite ballers, if not my favorite of that era for Jamaica. Yeah, Pele, Chinsu, Fana, even Bibi in high school did bigger than Fuller in terms of name. But you see somebody like me with it see Fuller play live, because Camperdown wasn't a big school either. Them time them never did reach nowhere. So, you know. Yeah man, brother, 90s are my age schoolboy football and them time them day in a school. So I remember them team there. Remember the Norman Manley team did bad too with the twin them. Forget what them last name was. But yeah, that team they did bad too. The Charlie team bad. Georges did have some bad team in the early 90s as well. When Bama did it before he migrate and stuff. Edson who get run from quarterfinal did a keep for them. Steve Green side them did big too. Yeah, kind they got Tivoli I and then play for Tivoli as well. So yeah man, remember them days then man. Steve Green side ever reach semi-final and can't reach final. Perch. Then we have a next one too. I remember Prendy must him I'm son did a keeper, I'm nephew. I think it's him son was the keeper. But then we have a striker too man with it bad, Ulmas. Yeah man, Norman Manley and Charlie was two big side in them days there. Fuller's debut versus Honduras in Miami when he was about 20. He used 90 minutes to make his game for Jamaica. He did not look back. Yeah, my only regret for Fuller was just the output for Jamaica Star. When you look on all the caps them him have and him score like must 11 goal or 9 goal or whatever it was. Even him will look back and say, John Star, we never score more goal. But a lot of our biggest wins, Fuller play wicked in the game then. And he probably set some of your favorite goal there. 1-0 Mount Pleasant right now, 1-0. I'm gonna show the highlights now. That was Steve Green here when he win. There's no say Green ever did that go far and then drop out. So I guess that was the year when he get over the line. But then people that tell you say that are nothing for Manning Cup, no 90s. Then when I go back to the 80s when Blacks are playing for Excelsior and them time there. Final with Tivoli and JC. Was that when Andre Virtue was JC captain? Cause Andre Virtue was a big baller them time, brother, for JC, Remember, baby win that year. Yeah, man, Kwame from Charlie Smith, man. Yeah, man, Charlie Smith did have 5 baller. Not normal. Kevin Pele Wilson, Cornell Chinsu, Everton Bunzi, Eugene Barnes, and Kwame Richardson. Them five there. And we'd have some other baller too, but them five there was the main. Fully accent, maybe a forward block, alright. Dunoon was also good. That was Bumpy Nelson team, no? Kirk Porter. He didn't score a lot. I think he didn't like to kick from outside the 18 box full. I try to beat the keeper. Yeah, man, he used to love dribble the ball going in net for true. Alberto Frey, yeah. Irvino English. Clamus. I don't remember who captain JC, but I remember Christopher Nicholas starting for TG. Yes, Nicholas was a beast in Manning Cup. Beast. Yeah, man. I think that JC team would have been virtue them team, man. Yeah, man. I'm almost certain, man. Like 92, 93, them time there. At them time, they would just move to Jamaica. Yeah, man. Nelson is there and Dunoon. Yeah, man, yo. I love calling me foreigner, you know, but I know enough about Jamaica football, you know, I can't stay there. Yeah, man, that 95. I think a lot of people, when they took, well, in this age group, because no matter what my father, them age, them you can't tell them no side better than the CC 70 whatever team. That's the greatest team. And if one of them, as one of the KC team, them from them time there. But all the people like my age or a little young and stuff, or a little older, they would have probably said that 95 Charlie team, bro. Yeah. So TG versus Tivoli. Oh, it's 1999? Okay, no. Andre Virtue wouldn't have been still around then. The man they play like he must play him did play a little before like Pele Wilson them. Yo, Ali Rose, plow no them man there. Him play with Bama them. Yeah, him play with Bama. Now them George's team they did bad. Yeah man, Cornwall. It's Cornwall or it's Clarendon? No, man. My father always talk about Clarendon, man, with Dennis Hutchinson and Lenny Hyde and them, man. There. Him say that's the greatest schoolboy team. Him always tell me that. But I'm sure, look, it depends where you forward from, you know. Jamaica is notorious for you have a like where you like, you know, and that are the best. So, I'm sure you could ask 100 people in Jamaica, them give you 100 different sides. See, I say Cornwall was loaded. But yo, people, I'm not telling a lie, no, I need to take an intermission, you know. So, I'm gonna go on take in the programming, yeah. My daughter make this nice commercial for you, and I'm tell you what you need to do. 130 now in here. If when me forward, if 100 like no reach on the video, I lock off the stream. I promise you. Big up on yourself. Me soon forward. All right, people, we are back. We are back. We are back. Had to go make sure things were sorted out in the crib. Picking them asleep a long time. That is good. Wifey good. Everybody good. We're back. So we're gonna check and see if Mobe made any subs. I don't think Mount Pleasant would change anything. I don't think tactically Mobe need to change much, I just think the players need to play better. The technique, the technical ability not on display. There a lot of miscontrol, bad passes. They did get a bit stretched towards the end of the first half, and Mount Pleasant was having more joy on their attacks. But I just think they need to settle down. Maybe the crowd getting to them the occasion, but they haven't shown their quality tonight at all. Let's check in back with the comment section. Having a nice Manning Cup, the Costa Cup conversation before I took a intermission there. Let me see if I can find back where we were. Cornwall was loaded, bro. Yeah, man. That's what everybody tell me. Remember Kevin Pele-Wilson scored on his debut. I was at the game, BM. I was at the game. I remember that. Solskjaer made his debut in that game. That's a cool, fun fact there. Maybe I'll do that for a question for giving away tickets one day. Marlon Pete. Okay, Pete. Yeah, man. See, Kamar Campbell, I didn't want somebody say them name before me call them name when me call them. Sledgehead. Yeah, man. Sledgehead. That was them nickname. Too good baller, though. JC 94-74 was outstanding when I first came to Jamaica. CC 78-7. I think that 77 team is the one my father talk about. Because then him say him did already win Manning Cup and then go to the Costa Cup. Badness run him way. Yeah, man. My father tell me the story about him CC team, man. Because he would have been in high school around those same time playing for Campion. And his team actually won the I think it was called the All Island competition or forget private school competition or something. They beat the Carteret in the final. Yeah, man, that's his claim to fame, man. Man sent me the clip the other day, not the clip, but the newspaper clip with him name and thing, come off the bench and score 2 in the final and bear things. Yeah, man. 2 leg. He said they must draw in a country and then play the return leg at stadium. And the same did have a little injury, so he couldn't start. But him say, when him start to warm up, man, the players start turn up and go on and score 2 in the final. Can't take that from him, Big up yourself, daddy. Anyway, there. One blessings, respect for your super chat, bro. Yeah, man, respect. I take in some JPL, Want to see the improvement to go on in the football. But Mobe let me down, man. Mobe not showing me the quality at all. Mount Pleasant definitely look like the team that is better. CC Kleiner College, I was there. The 77 team was unbeatable. The team had 2 players who already won D Cup. Yeah, man. I know about that. CC is a school of the 90s in schoolboy football, says Godfrey Wright. All right. Then won my Manning Cup with TG before moving to CC. Gunshot drove him. Yes, I heard about that. El Granjero. My father schooled me to the thing, man. Give me some history. Rossi's run the 90s schoolboy football. See it there? Somebody says CC, somebody says Rossi's. Rossi's 80s, bro. Okay, so I'm saying Rossi's have the 80s and CC have the 90s. A youth named Che won D Cup with Veer. Che later played Premier League for Arnett. Bless up, 1-1. Thanks again for the super chat, my brother. Anthony Fogarty, Socrates Christie. Yep. Yeah, man, I know some history, man. They can play better for sure. Quality has not been there, but they have goals in them. Yeah, I think they have some quality there if they can put it together. I don't think Pops was Pops is who we get it from, man, to be honest. Good evening. Wanted to go to the match, but was afraid in the event Mobile lost St. James men ramp rough. John O'Mark. Unless you're a Mount Pleasant fan, but I think if you're a Mobile fan, you might be okay. I think the man them head with a chip so much to where them all do things to them owner fans. Where it's a plus 2.5. John, I don't know if you take that bet there, I could see this game ending 1-1 or 1-0, or 2-0. But I don't know if we're going to get the 2.5. I don't know if 2 goals scoring in this half. I don't know. Cavalier match ended 1-1. Arnett equalized second half after them was up like the whole game basically. Yeah man, share the live, share the live, share the live. Big up yourself, coffee tea. Fortis, Fervet. Yeah man, make them know for like up the damn live, man, and stop the foolishness. But tell them I'm gonna lock off the stream if it not reach 100, you know. And man them nah sort out the thing, you know, man. Reach the 100 people. But there are 79 people. Come on, 21 more likes for the 100 people. We can get there easy, easy. That the country team was hot, I heard. Best team out of Mandeville at the time. Yeah, well, the champion boy, them deal with them away. But them time them have my father was coached by a legendary coach, Winston Chung for our youth. CC did good in the early 90s. Remember Linval Dixon and Christopher Dawes played on the 98 team. Yeah, they were CC players. And then they played for Hazard, I think. Or I think it was Hazard they were playing for at the time. Yeah man, Mobe should have gotten that one. Because I feel like the only way, I'll tell you, the brother who asked for 2 plus 2.5 is if Mobe score a goal in the next 5 to 10 minutes, it could potentially reach over the 3 goal. They just need some extended moment of quality between 3-4 players, man. This is better from Mobe. Lima pushes it wide to Weatherly. You know, Weatherly wants to get across if he can. Goes for the pass into the box. Here's Mackenzie trying to weave his way through there. They're appealing for a handball, begging, but the referee says nothing. It's going to be a throw to Mobe. Oh, Max, I'm definitely okay. Overstand. Better you go a Sabina, big boss. Or, just roll with the pack. You know what I mean? Mount Pleasant rolling them numbers together, So you just stay together, Is this the players that are meant to represent Jamaica at the Unity Cup? Well, some of them potentially could be. I mean, you ask that as if you don't understand how. Good cross from Ferreira. Ooh. Top of the box. Phillips. Back to Brito. Brito to Lima. This is good pressure from Mobe. Here's Ferreira again on his right foot. This one blocked. Cleared by Bailey, and the high boot caught the player in the stomach. Referee doesn't see it, and that's going to be a foul on Thomas for an easy one. I think it's a bit unlucky there. He jumps trying to win the header, and the flailing arm catches Ferreira in the head. Oh, that would have been harsh to call that penalty, to be honest. It flicks up off of Bailey's thigh onto his arm. So it did hit his hand, but I don't think that's fair. The Mobe bench wanted it, the crowd wanted it, the players wanted it. I think it would have been harsh, though, to be honest. Bailey playing left back tonight. When I was in around second or third form, SCG had a wicked baller named Little John who died at the Flatbridge. Jano. A lot of baller from Jamaica dead, man, before time. Looks like Peter Lee Vassell will be making his entry. I believe that will be for Ferreira, but we shall see. And it's a foul in the box by Mobe on that set piece. It'll be a free kick to Mount Pleasant. Cornwall was big. Yeah, man, Rudy Dixon, never talked about in that 98 team, but was a stalwart for sure. Robert Moore live. There's a pinned comment in the comment section in the Discord. Just click on that and see if you can get in there, Robert. If not, just download the Sportsmax app and I use that. Is there any players likely to be any players in the squad born overseas? I think so, I don't think it's going to be all local. I would say it's probably going to be a mixture. If he's 23, I would say probably half and half. Something like that. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. They say write it a few times. So, yeah, I got that one right. Peter Lee Vassell on for Ferreira, like for like, number 10, number 10s. The fans very happy about that substitution. You can hear it gave them a bit of a lift. And Daniel Green comes onto the field. I was surprised he didn't start. Could have predicted that sub as well. Devante Campbell has not been very influential today. Definitely more out of Franco Celestine on the other wing. Yeah, man, Chung Fa is a legend, man. Chung Fa, when I moved to Jamaica, I was playing prep school. I think I was in like 5th grade at the time. And at the time, I think Chung Fa was coaching overseas, but he was in Jamaica with some coaches from like Holland. And they came to watch me play and thing. And yeah, man, after the game, the coach them come talk to me and thing. And they want me forward over there, bro, but it wasn't meant to be, you know. I never took up the opportunity, but I always wonder how life would have turned out. The ref has to take into consideration the poor quality of the pitch. The ball bounce a lot. The ref have a lot to take into consideration. Trust me. Yeah, man. We know say 1-1 no dance, man. Sometimes I say it go. Yeah, bro. 1-1. Tapa just benched the man. I was so shocked. But the guy we played, because Green can play number 10. He's been playing number 10 a lot this season. But I think Green can also play effectively off of the left. So he has come on for Campbell off the left. And I would have probably started him over Campbell, to be honest. I don't know how Daniel Green don't start in this team. As a matter of fact, I bet you Green do something before the game done. Yeah, man, everybody in the building, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hopefully, we have gained some subscribers on this one. Really thankful the people them come out for watch some JPL with me. Yeah, we had about almost 20 subs tonight, so that's nice. Hopefully, we can get to the 20 before the show done. Making a real push for the subscribers. I don't think the content we put out matching how much subscriber we have, you know? The quality. We need to be over 2 grand, man. Come on. We need to do better. No roll together thing. Oh boy. When trouble reach, every man for themselves. John O'Mark. So Johnson Judy also came on the park. What a play from Green. Green cutting in the side. Ooh, and he's brought down, and it's going to be a free kick. And this is Daniel Green territory. You know he has the dead balls in his foot. Devereaux McKenzie that time takes him out. But that was brilliant skill by Green, beating one on the wing, taking on Devereaux McKenzie and left him for dead. Could do nothing but here's the replay. Ooh, Trimmingham is beaten by the first touch. And then Devereaux McKenzie all turn around, can only take him out. Lucky to escape a card there. Green looks like he's pulled rank on the free kick as well. Tycoon said, Warner Brown hungry. Brother, the goal him scored today are some real poaching goal in a man. Because him pass the ball, get Nelson to take the shot in on the man. King block it, and him first reach the ball again for score it. A real poacher's mentality. Him never really have the best game today, but him still show up with a goal. And that's basically Arnett game, because Arnett never play well today. Cavaliers should have put away the game. But then leave it open now. I think Arnett are going to play much better in the next leg. So let's see if Cavalier have the legs, you know, because they're supposed to tire, you know. Warner and Travante have to be our main strikers. We'll see. Here's Daniel Green over this one. Whips it, and that's poor. Way over the crossbar. Poor from Daniel Green there. Vassell does well to keep possession, finds Lima. Lima over to Hospedales. Hospedales plays it to Gordon. Back to Hospedales. The pitch makes every shot poor. Well, when it's a dead ball, I suppose you can kick the ball, man. Come on. We say him standing foot now on attraction. It is difficult to play well on bad fields, though. That is a fact. You definitely have to take the extra touch or look up that time. So many times on the sideline, man control the ball and go out. Jeez, on this side with the bench, them. Everybody have miscontrol the ball when it come over there. 68 minutes of play. Here's Johnson in the midfield. Sandwiched by two more players, no call. Fletcher does well to play to Lima. Lima goes wide now to Gordon. Gordon not enough of an influence in the game for me from Obey. He has to play it back to Brito. Now to Demario Phillips. Phillips looking for a pass. Finds the feet of Weatherly. Weatherly goes wide to McKenzie. Back to Weatherly. Weatherly turns in midfield. Finds Vassell. Vassell trying to get away from McCullough. Does. But now he's crowded out by Mount Pleasant. That's good defensive work there by the team. Just didn't give him any extra space. Here's Daniel Green. Chips it into midfield towards McCullough. That's a loose pass. And that's good closing down by Fletcher. McCullough goes down, but it wasn't a foul. He's down in the center circle. Here's a Wayne guard. Looking to cut onto the gun foot. Has to slip it to Lima. Lima takes the strike and it goes off the hands of Chambers and over the bar. That was a good strike from Lima. Couldn't get it into the corner, but it was packing power. And the keeper could only tip it over the bar. That was a better stretch of play there from Mobe. Gordon, you could see his intention as soon as he dipped the shoulder and cut in. He wants to get off a shot, but good closing down from Thomas. Left the space to Lima. And Lima, it was always rising, but looks like it may have just gone in underneath the bar. And Chambers looked like he was trying to catch it and really just went off his fingertips and over for a corner. Yeah, you see the free kick. Where it says speed of fret, you know. Speed same let's go prepare, man. CC 78, 77 and 78 have to be the best. Though my father would say KC 65. You know. I would like to see a bit more creativity with the set pieces. Remember that goal? Yo, BM, one of my favorite goal them that when we score against Argentina in a World Cup match there. Jeez, too many touches. Chest it down, then just pass it. The necessary extra touches will get you licked down for no reason. Yeah, man. That's why stretcher. One thing you get as a stretcher man in Jamaica, work out. Because you go up on the field whole heap of time. McCall looks like he'll be able to soldier through this one. Speed might not meet Mount Pleasant. They have to get by Arnett. That is true as well, Tuffy Rudy. Gordon ain't a bad player. I think if he had a yard more pace, he could have played at a good level. Good cross. Ooh. That's flicked out by Mount Pleasant. Celestine battling. Celestine is not a very big player, but can tell the low center of gravity is a strong player. It's hard to bounce off the ball. Very quick as well. Nippy. Just gets to the loose ball. Here's Trimmingham. That was way too straight of a ball to work. And then he fouls Judy in midfield there. So Judy had come on for Nicholas Nelson. Raheem Edwards still up front. He's been very quiet for Mount Pleasant tonight. And that's way too long down the field. Green chase, but to no avail. Yeah, people, my brethren a shout me, so I make him know, say, my live and thing. Him a ask about score. I tell him to go in the Discord, go watch it. I say, alright. Couldn't make Jamaica team and CC boys made the team. Huh. I remember when Gordon was part of the 2017 Gold Cup team, which made the final. He was impressive, but seemed to regress after. Good player, though. I like Owen Gordon, man. He was good in that Gold Cup, too. It's the best team, schoolboy team I've ever seen. Lenny Hutchinson. Yeah, my father said the same thing, Tuffy Rudy. He said that 77, 78 time, CC was crazy. Fabian Reed and Jungles will have the 12-man chair for 90 minutes. That's a huge factor. Very true, Tycoon. Cavalier, but you see, the thing is, Cavaliers, that team though, Tycoon, like, them not even business with none of them thing there. Speed only has us in his tunnel vision. He will be the happiest man in the stands to see us go down. I think deep down Mark Robinson Speed want to play only in the final. Personally, I think he want to play on. Yeah, he was, I remember, looked skillful, just like I had pace to run away from people at that level. If he was quicker, I think he would have gone a lot further, but decent player. Tafari Chambers. Ooh, trying to sell the game. Trying to sell the game. What is Chambers doing? So Ming pass to Chambers. Chambers, dilly dally, and loses it, but does well to get back on top there. Yo, that would have been a disaster. And now Chambers is down. Tapper looking a bit frustrated. Lamar Morgan, Reggae Boys trainer, on the bench with Tapper. Also a licensed coach. We say Lamy was your schoolboy player, big baller as well. Your Lamy was a killer for Waterhouse. I used to go watch Waterhouse play too. I never used to live far from Waterhouse field. So I used to go over there sometime when them a play. If any time them play spring, I go. I used to love watch them play on it over there as well. He's a national coach at the game. Tuffy Rudy, I would like to say no because I would like to say no because I think they would have showed him in the crowd by now, and I've been watching from the game start, so I don't think he's there. You don't agree with me with what? Remember you tried a wild card earlier and did not select? Which wild card? Where you talk about? And me you talk? Let me know, Mark Robinson. Bless up Jeremy Lee, walk on. Yeah, man, Tapa upset with the last play with Chambers, man, because in probably I look at it and I say, boy, the only way them score is if we do foolishness and make a mistake because them pretty solid around the back, to be honest. They haven't really been opened up. Maybe has had their little half opportunities, but nothing. No, watch out, watch out, watch out. Yo, Chambers is losing his mind. More like a funeral service. Yeah, talk about, brother. Okay. I'm sorry I said Mark Robinson. Check from Mount Pleasant now. And that's a foul on Celestine. Obvious there. Wasn't slick enough with that push. Yeah, I think one like people just it's a age thing with the local players, you know, because I think they want players that would be deemed valuable to sell. So sometimes we don't pick necessarily the best players. It's more about what their future would be looking like, you know. But Gordon definitely is a player that, because that is the way they look at it, is hurt, you know. But then again, they put Sule Makala in the team. He's not that much younger, so I don't know. Maybe it's just certain areas of the pitch too. Maybe because he's a winger. Oh, Mackenzie did well to keep that in, but cut out by Thomas. Good flicked pass by Thomas to Green. Green on the ball, thought about a long ball, but decides to keep possession. Probably the better option. And he's fouled in the end. Looks like Siobhan Walsh, the former Portmore striker, will be coming on. More than likely, it's going to be a straight swap with Raheem Edwards. Been very quiet tonight in this game. Looks like Celestine will also be coming off, sorry. And a sub made on this right-hand side by Mobe. Natalie Grant is on for Weatherly. And as I suspected, Edwards off and Siobhan Walsh on. Big target striker. Very good goal scorer and target player. Missed a lot of the season due to injury, but is on the pitch. And Celestine has kind of faded out of the match, but was the brightest attacker in the first half for Mount Pleasant. His countryman takes his place, Angelo Exilus. Himself and Judy subject to scrutiny. They have deemed to be eligible players, so they are playing in these playoffs. Yeah, man, Tapa would have murdered him, man. Fully Yaki, tell we say them are going to score, you know. Oh, you just don't agree that Speed wants to meet you. All right. Diego Gardner, I hear a lot about that person. Never saw him play though. Asking for the congratulations, but I and Barcelona right now. Happy Arnett got the win. Never man, big up Tycoon. Congrats to Barca, you know. Well, they never quite get the treble where he was after, but yeah, man, and lock up the Copa del Rey, lock up the what else? Super Cup, lock up La Liga. Yeah, man, very successful season. And the way how the team build, I don't see how it's going to end because Yamal ain't going nowhere. BM Peter Lee looks decent. Pick young players, but have to pick the best players alongside them in the squad, or the younger players cannot shine. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Where say you rate them? I did get for juggle with skill code one time. That's about it. One time I was a ball boy for one of them like entertainers versus whatever match, like Masters versus DJ Entertain, whatever. And halftime, they on the field a juggle and thing and skill code run out and yeah man. A nice juggling session with the boss of all bosses, you know. Oh, here comes my big Gordon! Oh my gosh, he couldn't sort out his feet. That was a good chance, you know, man. Man just couldn't close him foot enough to get it towards the far post star. That was good football between him and Mackenzie. Mackenzie has been dangerous down this right side all game. Yeah, me did hear say he was wicked at cricket as well. People, we get to the 100 likes. We have 10 more to the 100. 10 more to the 100 people. So, yo, MBU, Yo, I have 218 vote and 91 like. Wicked. Madrid can improve a lot though if they just get the balance right. The balance was off this season, signings and sacrifices. Yeah, they need to stop trying to pigeonhole 5 attackers into the lineup every game. Madrid. Yeah, Garden should have done better with that, bro. Jeez. Because that was such a good play by Mackenzie to reverse it back to him. So many times man's reached that ball and just put it across into an area. The man actually cut it back to Garden. Garden should have really hit it one time. He never need the touch. But that's the difference on this pitch. If you're on the Emirates carpet and you get pulled back to your there, you not even think twice, you just bang it. It's good pressing by Mount Pleasant there. It's poor pass. Tapa wanted a foul or Davian, but didn't get it. Here's Thomas. Back to Chambers. Chambers has been very... Ooh, and it bounced right before his kick. Looped up into the air. And that's tough. Owen Garden there couldn't get that under control. Throw into Mount Pleasant. They're running out of time. A little over 14 minutes and injury time left. Yeah, man, El Granier. I tell them to smash it up, man. With the 10 likes away, man. 124 there. Comment section curse. Said I like green sky the free kick. Said guard is decent. Turn Yaya so no go. Oh, good move here from Natalie Grant. But then in the end does foolishness. And that's well played by Cummins under pressure. Releasing pressure to McCullough. Here's Exilus. Good ball played into Irving. Back to Exilus. Exilus in space now. First time in a while we've seen Mount Pleasant really get forward. Good reverse ball. Can he flick it on? He can. It's an easy chance for Irving. What a save by Burton. That could be a huge moment in the tie. Gadale Irving had it on his preferred left foot. All he had to do was curl it around the keeper. I'll have to see the replay, but it didn't look like he executed the curl at all. Kicked it too straight. But let's see. Brilliant build-up play by Mount Pleasant, and that's what Walsh gives you. That target man to hold off a defender. And in the end, he just never directed it far enough to the far post. Burton made himself big enough, but he has to tuck that away to the far post. Rob Smith, I actually agree with you about the systems being good. I think both teams set up to have success, but the field and individual moments of not putting out enough quality has hurt the game. But a lot of the times, the quality is not able to come out because of the field. I think the flatter surface at Sabina will help. Irving to Exilus. Exilus keeps it in play. End-to-end action. JPL at its finest. Yeah, man, it's a poor finish. It's a poor finish. Especially when you factor in that Gadale Irving is a left-footed player playing on the right now. The angle for that finish as a left footer was like tailor-made. That's what you want in life. Cutting it at an angle like that. You have to finish that, bro. Have to. I will see how much that really matters in the tie, because that was the clearest opportunity for the game by far. Wayne Garden on the ball again. Wants to always get back to his right foot. Good reverse pass. Fletcher does well to shield and he's fouled. This is a good area of the pitch. We have seen Owen Garden score these before. I don't want to curse him, but let's see. Yeah, but look there. Unfit Walsh just opened up that chance. At the first time, anybody able to hold the defender behind them and play that little slip pass without it being cut out. The first time. Edwards tried to do that about 10 times. And every time them cut it out. Or him couldn't turn and play it through like when he wanted to get taken from him. The Walsh just put the body upon them and just slipping the player. There's a dangerous baller coming on now, people. Brian Brown. Don't think he's fully 100 ever since his injury, but came on in the last game in the quarterfinal, got a goal. Fletcher is disappointed to be coming off, but he didn't do enough to warrant staying on the field, to be honest. So Brian Brown, straight swap, he'll go up front for Jardine Fletcher. Denver take game 6 people, so game 7. Ooh, that was not far off from Gordon. I don't even think. Yeah, man, I know you're not this man. But he is unfit. That's true. I don't think Chambers is saving this if it's on target. I think the decoy run across the keeper really affected him. Oh, if he can get that inside the far post, I think that's level. Damn, that was a well. You're saying you want some kind of ingenuity in the free kick. That was good because it was literally a diagonal run across the line of the shot, and he had to duck for it. You know, that was good. That was good. That was good. At least there was some thought in that free kick. You know what I mean? Ivan Campbell, thumbs up, blessing, blessing, blessing. Please do like the video. We must reach 100 now. John, 4 more likes, people. Come on, come on, come on. Wait, somebody put the like and take it away. 95 now. Okay, 96. There we go. Accident. Score a one love, boss. One love, one love, one love. It a scroll past the screen there. One love to Mount Pleasant. Clifford Thomas in the first half. Very good finish. Could have easily been, what, 2-1 to Mount Pleasant probably. Well, it could have been 2-0 because Mount Pleasant just get an easy chance, but Gordon just came inches wide with a free kick. Definitely a better second half, I would say. More enterprise shown by the attacking team or the attacking units of both teams. A few more chances as well. And I did say in the first half that I expected the game to get a little bit more stretched as the legs went and as the subs were made, and that's what you see in play out here. There's a little more 1v1 opportunities for the wingers. 2v2s, 3v3s going one way or the other. I think if this game stays 1-0, I think Mobe will be disappointed because they would always think in these 2 legs, they would want to either keep the game knotted up or take a victory back to Kingston for the second leg. That's a good flick ball by Green. Walsh with his strength again on the ball in the box. Trying to get a shot off, but finds Irving. Irving looking for Exilus. Exilus on the ball. Bringing out the tricks, and he tricks himself into the ground, and he's called for a foul in the end. Goes down holding his face. I think he might have got stepped on. But I don't think it's a throw though, Hospitalis. I think it's a kick. Unseen Sports brother. Who is that? Is that some kind of joke that I don't know about? Or you actually see his real brother? Let me know. Let me know one. Yes, people, thanks for smashing up the subscribe button as well. We'll get to the goal of 20 for the night. So anything else I brought up, we take it still. Boot it up field. Walsh being a nuisance, but can't quite get there. The Mario Phillips to Brito. Good play from Bailey, getting out of pressure. Good ball as well. Good tackle from Trimingham though. Takes out ball and man. I think that was just him softly tackling there, still cause a big problem. Yo, people, I mean, like, this card are taking the game though. As I say, apologies for the no sound, people, but can't get the sound on the game too. Goal scorer Clifford Thomas on screen there. Very good goal. Good composure shown to finish it. Mount Pleasant just keeping the ball in the midfield. Goes wide to Green now. Green. Inside to Judy. Judy tackled well by Natalie, and then that's a foul on Judy. Caught high there was Peter Lee Vassell. No card. Just over 4 minutes until we get to injury time. So I guess Unseen Brother really did play in the States. That's news to me still. I really know nothing about none of them family them. And he's fouled there. McCullough being told to hurry up and put the ball down. So we're going to close the poll off now and see what the people them had to say. So it was 49% for Montego Bay win, 36% for MPFA win, and 14% for a draw. That's a good ball into the box. Ooh, and well challenged. I think that was that Gordon. No, that was Brito actually challenging for that one. Couple of times now he's got on the end of some set pieces. Probably the tallest player on Mobay's team. Centre back. Yeah, McCullough under pressure, that's not his thing. In space, he's pretty competent, but in the area he plays or wants to play, that's just not always the case. Yeah, Mark Robinson, it looked like I don't know. Got enough vote, that's over 200 vote. So it's not like a small sample size, Kimoni Bailey gets a yellow, I think, for time wasting. Yeah, I wouldn't think that Mount Pleasant would lose that vote, honestly, but Mobay is a storied franchise, or a storied club, I should say. So maybe, them fans, them Seba fans from them days out, Mount Pleasant does a forward. Maybe that have something to do with it. Kimoni Bailey, make sure to throw this one quicker. Looking for Walsh. Burton in goal. Plays it short to Brito. Brito into midfield. Here's Lima. He's been a bit more quiet in this second half. Had a good shot on target though. Here's Vassell. Vassell with a good turn in midfield into space. Can he find the through pass? He can, but it might have been late. The flag did stay down though. That he took an extra touch on that, causing the player to go offside. And that's poor from Phillips. And that's a good attempt, Walsh saw the keeper off his line. Went for it. Yeah, man, tradition. True, he has to drop deep away from players and receive it, or he can play sideways and backwards if his feet ain't good in close quarters. Nope. That's kept in on the far side. Into the box. Gordon jumps. And he's called for a foul. Looked like a fair challenge to me, but Cummings goes down. I think he may have caught him with what they call the chicken wing. And here's the goal again. Brilliant technique, side footed to the far post. Had some traffic to get around and decided to go for technique rather than power. Again, I just feel it's so avoidable if Burton can just handle the ball cleanly. Just bounces off his hands or his chest. And Clifford Thomas proving to be the difference so far. Yeah, man, that let him never trust him left foot. Yeah, goalkeeper is rough, man. One little mistake. And Burton played well other than that all game. Just that one thing the man do wrong. And you're going to lose one love because of it. It's tough. It's what they would call well, I wouldn't say it's thankless because you have moments. Oh, that's poor from Phillips. That's poor. And it's a yellow for him. That foot was very high. It's going to look worse on the replay, I can assure you. Oof. And that's honestly, when you watch football a lot, you realize like most of the time, bad yellow cards and red cards in midfield happen because of a poor touch. Because Phillips has to react to a poor touch there, which causes him to get a yellow card. The Montego fans have lost faith trying to beat the traffic. Seen a lot of folks go to the exits. So as it stands, Mount Pleasant fans will be traveling back home tonight with a victory. Yep, that's exactly how he got that. So time is running in injury time now. We're in injury time. It is the 90s, almost 92 minutes on the clock. I think we'll play a little more than the 6 now since that little stoppage there. We'll see if the ref adds that back on at the end. Yeah, man, Phillips have a tendency to raise up him foot after him challenge, man. Do that in the wrong game when them can go back and look on things are problems. But he had a really bad challenge in the first leg of the quarterfinal. Cummings going for the pile driver, hits the wall, tries to flick it over the top. Wasn't far off, but too much power on that one. Burton goes long, flicked on, well held up by Brown. Good shielding on the football as well, then he's fouled. Quickly taken to Vassell. Peter Lee Vassell was going to go wide, plays Gordon short. Gordon plays it back to Phillips. Phillips switches the play now to Brito. Brito has Lima right in front of him, doesn't give it to him. Lima is upset. Here's Phillips. Phillips gives it away. Poor Daniel Green cuts it out. Does well to keep possession. Plays it inside to Johnson. Good first touch. That one got away from him. I do agree with the no call there. Here's Peter Lee Vassell on the ball. Can he make something happen? Finds a space. Good ball. Natalie Grant back heels it. And that's going to be a foul for Mount Pleasant. Mackenzie is down holding his face. Judy is down holding his leg. So it's all kicking off here in injury time. Back heel by Natalie Grant to Mackenzie. And that's just good tracking by Johnson Judy. And I think there was a collision to the side of the head. Mackenzie is very upset. Yeah, Brown did well there with the shielding and the turn. Where said don't leave early. Yeah, I've never been the kind. I would rather, if I'm worried about traffic, I'll just stay and wait until everybody gone type of thing. Yeah, man, Vassal, it always looked nice, the technique and everything. It looked nice, but it's just how repetitive is it gonna be? How many times does he affect the game? And Lehman Walsh, oh, Lima losing his head here and play acting now. Let's see. Oh yeah, Lima did buck him. Lima did buck Walsh first. McCullough does not. And I believe the fourth official is gonna have a word about Lima's headbutt, maybe. Let's see. Uh-oh. So a yellow to Siobhan Walsh. So the linesman, so Parchment see Walsh and say he must get a yellow. So Lima never get a yellow just now? Wow, that's wickedness. I don't know, man. I don't really see Mobe finding a goal. I think it's gonna end 1-1. And I think if another goal scores on a counter and Mount Pleasant get a second, I think at this point they don't even want to score. They just want the game blow. Yeah, man, and that free reach them, man. Don't leave early. It's a shame Vassal couldn't go further. He would have been such an asset to the Reggae boys. And there it is, people. Extra 30 seconds played. No, this competition does not have VAR. No, sir. No VAR. Yeah, man, some of them couldn't go back in. Mount Pleasant wins the first leg in Montego Bay. It is 1-0. Mount Pleasant takes the lead. Back to the second leg. The second leg will be Monday. No, wait. The second leg is actually Sunday. So the second leg is Sunday the 18th at Sabina Park. So both games still in the balance. 1-1 Arnett and Cavalier in the first game tonight. And the second game ends 1-0 to Mount Pleasant. We'll have the post-match interviews now and the man of the match interview. And then we'll get out there, people. Drop your thoughts about the game in the comment section. If you watched all of it, what did you think? Do you think the team that won deserved to win? For me, I think Mount Pleasant was probably slightly the better team. I do think that Mobe had better spells in the second half, but I think Mount Pleasant just a bit more organized defensively. I think that Mobe had a few times where they did open up Mount Pleasant, but it was very rare. I think they had enough opportunities to maybe get an equalizer, but I also feel like Mount Pleasant should have put the game away with a second goal as well. So I think the 1-goal margin is probably fair. Mount Pleasant, I think, did edge the runner play in this one, but I think Mobe definitely showed enough to make me think that the tie is not over going into the second leg. I think they will have to play with a bit more quality though, Mobe, over longer stretches of the game. I think even in their spells where they played well, it was really technical things that was letting them down. Got into good areas, bad cross, bad touch. If they can clean up some of those things, I think they have a few more opportunities and potentially get some goals. More Pleasant, I think, Tapper will have to, I think, bench Devante Campbell. I think Daniel Green should start. I like what Franco did today, but he faded a bit. Maybe he could have gone to Excelos a little earlier. He looks like another dangerous player. And And I just thought Raheem Edwards was completely ineffective. I don't know if Siobhan Walsh can handle 90 minutes, but if I am top, I'm starting Walsh up top, and working around that. But let's see what Tapper goes with. He knows the players much more than I. I'm not training them, so I'm not going to go against what he's saying. But just with my limited knowledge of watching the team play tonight, I would probably go in with Walsh from the start. I think if there is a team that would have it, it's probably Mount Pleasant. I think that they do have the trackers on during the game. I don't think that is something that's required all throughout the league, but I think Mount Pleasant do have all those things. So I think they would have it, yes. Yeah, man, I like Walsh too. I remember last year, when I think the Lynx Cup was played last year, right? I think Portmore made it to the final of that, and I was so impressed with how he was playing in that. And even in the JPL too, because Portmore was in the playoffs last year, they got knocked out. But yeah, I like the player, man. Just had a unfortunate he had so many injuries this year. Yeah, man, he's been on their list. Like he got signed when the season started, but he was out. I think he came back and he was training and stuff, and I kept hearing, yeah, man, soon. But it wasn't until like the last couple of games of the season. He probably played like the last 3-4 games, and it was all off the bench. I think he might have started one game. Clifford Thomas getting man of the match with him um with him translator. Franco have to translate for the man star. He's not one of the best, he is the best. Yo, Franco, a straight pat what the man learning up. The man sound like him forward from center, bro. Yo, Franco just start straight pat what. Yo, anybody else listening to this interview? Good translation, Franco. Franco look and sound older than me. Not bother with it, Drew Russ. He's only 16, bro. Franco short, man. The other youth, or Emerson. Yeah, well, Clifford Thomas ain't young. He's like, well, he look older than 26 or whatever he is for real, but top of time now. He does look old though, to be fair. Him on top of age. Facts. Man say pull a name out the hat. True. Cause we know you lucky I and pick the side them more well. My for heal up in brethren T-Gat, you know? T-Gat say it's not over. Yeah, the real talk, coach. Second half, you have to build on that. More tempo, agree. Crime and violence must stop. Yeah, man. Bless up ball pre wagwan. People them come out to watch some JPL, watch along, you know? Yeah, man. So it look like Sunday, 6 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock at Jamaica for the second leg. And then the late kickoff game, which is what I will be live streaming Sunday night. Hornet versus Cavalier for the second leg. Junglist versus Cavalier, people. Yeah, man. So we'll probably forward on stream before the first leg done or the first game done of that double header. But I won't be doing that whole game. Yeah. Won't be doing that whole game. But we will be doing the live watch along Sunday night for Arnett Garden and Cav. Yeah. All right. So people, want to say maximum respect. You guys got me to the 100 likes after my for beg on the feet, but yeah, man, reach same way. So respect for that. And yeah, that is it, people. A nice stream. Big up to all the people that were tuning in. Drop them thoughts in the comment section. All those who voted on the poll, you guys were wrong. Montego Bay did not win, so the majority did lose that vote. And yeah, I lost the vote as well because I said this match would draw 1-1. Mobe could not find the equalizer, so it ended 1-1. So I didn't get anything right tonight, people. This is not good. I went for a 2-1 Arnett win. That one ended 1-1. And I went for a 1-1 in this one. This one ended 1-1. So I was close, but close don't really matter unless it's hard shoes you play. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Somebody I really mess with the like button, bro. Cause they're 111. And then I look and I say 110. I said, no, Star, why somebody would do something like that? Yeah, man, respect ball pre. Okay, you go both games. Mad thing. Yeah, man, if you did it, you don't know. Some live footage. People, big up on yourself, you know. Them time them are gone. Once again, one respect and maximum respect for the super chat, my brother. All those who like the video, respect to you as well. All the subscribers that joined tonight, respect and thanks as well. you don't know, you're in a spot where you can definitely have the football reasoning anytime, bro. Yeah, man, call in from the game, man, so we can get the live. We can get the live footage, man. Yeah, man, and see what going on in the stadium and think. I feel like the Hornet fans them are go out, the Mobe fans them are go travel, and the Pleasant fans them are go travel. So I think it's gonna be a very good atmosphere at Sabina. Yeah, man, blessings, ball pre. But anyway, people, we're not holding up no more people. We're gonna go get to the rest like me go get mine. Big up on yourself and thanks for tuning in again. Definitely full joy bringing this JPL live watch along. And people, I just want to say maximum respect again to all the people that tune in tonight and subscribe. Really do appreciate it. On the way out, if you haven't already, please do smash the like button and big up on yourself, people. And when we get to the end of any stream on the channel, we always say these words. I am Jason Gooner. This is Jason Gooner TV. And come on, you Gooners.